Of that Cowboys-Giants game on Fox will walk away with the NFC East title and a playoff home game. Former All-Pro cornerback Antonio Cromartie is joining us now. Antonio, I have been asking all season, but now I can really ask, who wins the NFC East in your eyes?
How about them Cowboys? I hate to say it, but Cowboys is going to win. I see them winning that division just because you look at everything that's going on in Washington, Philly's out of it, and I don't think the Giants have enough firepower to beat the Cowboys with the momentum they're having right now on a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Jim Schwartz made it abundantly clear. He says, I don't want anybody celebrating on our field. We got a rule, no hat. So there will be no NFC East. So basically,
I like that. No hat.
That's what he said. That's what he said yesterday, Skip, at his press conference.
Yeah.
Is that so we know, look, there's nothing like keeping a division opponent. Misery loves company. Hell, we're not going to the playoffs. Guess what? We want y'all season to end right along with ours. So come Monday, we're cleaning out our lockers, packing up our stuff, going home. We want the same thing to be happening to you to Washington football team. But Skip, Alex Smith is looking like he's on track to play. I mean, think about it. I'm pinning my hopes on a guy that had 17 surgeries on his leg over the last 2 years. That's where I got my hopes. That's it. That's all I got for you, Skip. I mean, I wish it was something I could tell you that make me feel better, make you feel worse. But my hopes are pinned to Alex Smith and the defense giving a better performance this Sunday than what they gave last Sunday against Carolina. Now, they didn't play bad, but I still thought they let them drive the field a couple of times and take valuable time off the clock. Hopefully, Alex Smith doesn't turn the football over, doesn't give the Eagles and Jalen Hurts short fields. If they drive the football and beat you, okay, you can live with that, but just don't turn it over. But I got I'm still holding on to the old Washington football team.
Holding on to that little bitty hope, huh?
Yep, a little bit. I got a little bit of
Let me translate what my man Shannon Sharp just said. How about them Cowboys? That's what my man just said. He said exactly what my man Crow opened this segment by saying, it is time for the Cowboys to win the NFC. I'll give you least, but they're going to win it. They are in the proverbial catbird seat, and you can't kick them out of there. It is meant to be. It is happening.
You see how he gloating,
and you know what? Usually I would be deathly afraid of jinxing myself because I would say, oh, God.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
No, there's no jinxing going on here because it's going to happen.
Bro, for 4 years in a row, when it came down to something like this, I don't want to jinx it. I'm not going to say anything. Look how he's gloating now. He's just over there, oh, yeah, I ain't worried about this. We got this one in the bag.
It is happening just because of sheer momentum. Okay. My team has won 3 straight games while taking the ball away 10 times, something they didn't do all year. They've taken it away 10 times in 3 games and given it up 1 time. 10-1. Is that not a recipe for success? I would say. Andy Dalton, last 3 games, 7 touchdown passes to 1 interception. Is that not a recipe for winning the NFC least? Okay. And all of a sudden, Andy Dalton has just crazy hot chemistry with Michael Gallup. Is that not a sign that we're going to win the East? You know it and I know it. If you try to let the Giants double Michael Gallup. There's a guy named Amari, and there's another kid named CeeDee Lamb, and he is sweet running with the ball because he will run away from you, catch it, and run with it to the house.
You feeling real? You look at it. It's been a while since he's been like this.
I don't know what to say except the Giants have lost 3 straight. Washington has lost 2 straight, and you guys are pinning your hopes on a quarterback in Alex Smith who, back in Kansas City, he went 1-4 in the playoffs. This is a playoff game. Am I right?
Basically,
it is. Defense.
It is. Crow, talk me out of it because you can't.
Listen, Skip, all I'm saying, you saying you don't want to jinx yourself. What happened the last 3 years, Skip? Every time you get up here, I'm not going to jinx myself.
Not this time.
See what happens? You go out there and they lay an egg.
No,
and don't jinx yourself.
I would. Listen, I'm not jinxing myself because it's meant to be. I can just feel it in my bones. I've been telling you for 2 or 3 weeks now. I just feel like this is happening, and I'm going to go with my gut feeling on this because
that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine, but
seriously,
don't get too excited. But the thing that's been helping Andy Dalton the last couple of weeks is the run game. They actually had the run game with Pollard And Pollard's giving him more of a spark when he can make bigger runs. He's more explosive right now than Ezekiel Elliott. So you get that spark. Now you open up the pass game where Andy Dalton don't have to solely depend on the passing game.
Okay.
When you can open up the run game, it makes him a little more comfortable. And that's what's been happening in the last 3 weeks. So if they can continue on that, then I can see them winning the game. But all I'm saying, Skip, don't get your hopes up too high.
Okay, I'm getting about just
Alex
this
Smith
high.
can
They're
still
about
come in.
that high because that's how much the NFC least deserves.
But here's the thing, though. This is what he's done twice. He's thrown away all his Cowboy gear twice this year.
That was a long time ago.
Already this year.
I retrieved it.
And he got it out. He dusted his hat off. He dusted his jersey off. He all dancing on TikTok. He up there like Juju. I said, okay, I see. But your day coming on Sunday. Washington, please, Washington, please, Washington.
Nope. We got this. And you know who else has this?
Who?
My man Jalen Hurts will have this. I thought Jalen Hurts played really well at Jerry World. He had 411 combined yards. For a kid in his third start in the league, that was really good.
We play for yards or we play for wins?
Okay, well, I got it. But he will put up yards on the Washington defense. He will outduel Alex Smith. Alex Smith, remember, once upon a time in San Francisco, biggest playoff game of his life. Alex Smith has the NFC Championship game, one step from the Super Bowl at home. And he gets booted right out of the playoffs by Eli's upstart wild card Giants.
He did.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
And he stunk.
2012.
But it's all right. He'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Well, he'll be back next year.
No. We this year.
Yeah,
I got it.
Jalen's going to end this.
Riverboat Ron is going to have Washington Redskins ready to play.
No.
Especially that defense.
You know,
So
they
be
have lost
prepared.
2 in a row, and they just look sad against Carolina.
They
They
did.
just look dead in the
They had a lot
water.
of
Lifeless.
internal things going on, so they had to overcome that.
Yeah. So now
Now the distraction is gone.
Right. They got a guy they truly believe in. They got. There's something about going out there playing for a guy, playing with a guy that you believe in, that he can get, that he put the time in, that he put the work in, and he sincerely gives you an opportunity to win this game.
Do you realize back in his last game at San Francisco a couple of weeks back that he made it through almost the whole first half before he pulled his calf muscle or whatever it is that he's injured with now? Yeah. He had a QBR of 9 in that game. He was horrible.
We'll have a QB of 90 this time.
Well, you just watch. We're gonna have
Is Fletcher Cox playing?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
No Fletcher?
Nope.
All I know is that Jalen Hurts is going to put up some yards and some points on that
He's going to put up some turnovers, too.
But think of all of a sudden, Jalen's got all his weapons, but you said Carson Wentz didn't have the weapons.
But you know what?
Is D-Jack back?
Yeah,
yes.
Skip.
Is Alshon back? Yes.
But you know what?
Hurts, Goddard, Fulgham, Greg Ward Jr., Miles Sanders. He's got all his weapons.
But if you look at the last 2 games, he's averaging getting sacked as much as Carson Wentz. He's averaging turning the ball over as much as Carson Wentz. So what has that done, Crow? If a guy that comes in and you say that Carson Wentz is terrible, and because he's losing, if the guy that comes in behind him turns the ball over just as much, gets sacked just as much, loses just as much, what have you done?
Who can hurt you with his legs more, Jalen or Carson Wentz?
Skip, at the end of the day, if I got the L, if I'm walking up the field with my helmet in my hand and my head down, what has he done?
He had us down 14-3, and I thought, uh-oh, here they go. And we said, no, not in our house.
Carson Wentz had Washington football team down 17-0 first game of the season.
He did.
Then what happened?
Yep. Okay. Well, it ain't happening this time.
Oh, Alex. Oh, check down.
Yeah.
I got it.
How confident are you in the Cowboys now? Scale of 1 to 10. 9?
Nah, I'm going to give them a 5.
A 5? You just said, how about them Cowboys, right?
But listen, the run game's been helping them a lot. And that's what's been helping Andy Dalton. Defense has been playing tremendously well and better and also better in the secondary. They've been getting turnovers there, but you just don't know. I mean, you got to think about that Giants defense still can play ball.
They can. I agree.
And